What's poppin', baby? It's your boy, MileHighFloatin, always smoking, never choking, but continuously token. Tuning back in for another one of them bangers by my boy UpChurch. And this one has some dope features on it. It's TomMacDonald and StruggleJennings. Bruh, like, this is lit right here. I'm just saying, this is a pretty interesting combination. I have no idea what to expect because I've always wondered what it'd be like to see like Tom and UpChurch on a song, but I never was really sure like how their sounds would really mix. You know what I'm saying? I don't know because they just sound so completely different. I've heard Church and Struggle on songs before. They definitely can mix and make some dope music. Um, Tom and Struggle, that's another one. Like Tom is just kind of like the oddball in this situation right now. It's dope. I'm really glad that they're doing this, but it's definitely he's the oddball in this situation. But yeah, we got UpChurch featuring TomMacDonald, StruggleJennings with Travelers. It's just the official audio. So let's just jump into this, man. If you're high fam, you already know what's good. Do what you got to do to go up. You know what I'm saying? If you are new here, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the High Fam. Hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification. Join these good things we got moving and grooving. Go follow me on all the social medias. They'll be listed at the end of the video. So I encourage you to wait. Or, I mean, if you just have to go figure out what they are at this exact moment, just they'll be at the end of the video. Love you. And they're in the descriptions. So, yeah, go follow me on all those, too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's go. Got UpChurch, featuring TomMacDonald, StruggleJennings, Travelers. Lego.
I'm a traveling gypsy, tipsy off weed and raw whiskey, whistling the silence at night as the ghost emerged from the thick weed, drifting in clothing they had when they left this world
That's
years
kind of
ago. So they
that's kind of cool way to come on to it. Like basically, like I'm a gypsy off that weed and that whiskey. You know what I'm saying? Just be like I'm a free spirit. You know what I'm saying? The gypsies they just be free spirited. You know what I'm saying? They just do them. They don't live in the confines of the law. You know what I'm saying? They live outside that shit. They do them. You know what I'm saying? They does what they need to do. But I'm just saying that's like just a dope ass way to be like, yeah, I'm free. You know what I'm saying? I'm living my best life just off this weed and that whiskey. You know what I'm just, okay. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Let's go.
tiptoeing hella nervous cause they still ain't their norm. They seen the light but didn't travel, got stuck in the past to explore. Maybe we are in the past, that means the future is more. Or maybe the future is present. And before us this question, if that's the case, who do we ask when we need backwards directions? I mean there's a meaning for attributes, especially one of a leader. One who goes against the world and don't care to die neither. And if I'm Robert E. Lee, give me that Confederate
I
flag.
think
Take me back.
I think my biggest thing right now is just listening to this is I'm still concerned about how Tom is gonna fit into this, bro. His sound is just so different. This song is kind of really slow. And I've never really heard anything super slow from Tom. Like I've heard like laid back, kind of like more mellow things, I guess, from Tom, but never nothing this slow. So I guess I'm just really curious now, is like, how is Tom about to fit into this situation? So I'm really excited to see what happens when he comes onto the track because this is definitely like some stuff that I'm used to from church. He knows how to tell some stories. He could definitely ride, beats like this. Like this is definitely like a church beat. You know what I mean? And even a struggle beat. Like this is a like low key a beat that like I could see Struggle on too. Like Struggle's done beats very similar to this as well. So yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just the Tom MacDonald part has got me a little just baffled. You know what I'm saying? But let's
To
go.
the past so I can bleed out and laugh. He was a traveler, a rock star and a healer. Oh, we'll spinning in the sunset through the night. Into the dark unknown, guns are loaded. But he
Go
always
Struggle.
made
Be
it
bad
over
boys.
before the light.
Grass grown over my heart, it's been a lonely place. Waiting on my time to shine. Rolex with a broken face. Sleeping in the cutlass. Showered in the truck stop. A buckshot's the only thing will ever make this buck stop. Punch clocks and misery.
That was hard. Hold on, we gotta go back on that. That bar was so clean. He said a Rolex with a broken face. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting on my time to shine. Rolex with a broken face. Like that shit's hard. Saying like all it takes is for you to just know what I'm saying? Fix that broken glass, that little, that little blemish, you know what I'm saying? Polish her up. And we lit, baby. You know what I'm saying? We lit. Yeah, that was hard. That bar was just super visual. I really liked it. I had to go back on that. So
Place waiting on my time to shine. Rolex with a broken face, sleeping in a cutlass. Showered in the truck stop. A buckshot's the only thing will ever make this buck stop. Punch clocks and misery, dreams of something bigger. I just wanna reach the public, not just be a public figure. Like to say that he failed, train to success was derailed. Put my journey in a song, inspire you with details. In the field searching for seashells, no ocean was in sight, but I saw it in my heart and kept believing I was right. Fight for what's mine and what's not. I'll go and earn, blazing a trail through the South, trying not to get burned.
He was a traveler.
Bro, that was hard. Hey, low key, I liked StruggleJennings verse more than UpChurch's on that one. Low key, love you, Church. You my dog, but Struggle kind of he did that. Like, Struggle's like storytelling capabilities are just so dope, bro. And the way that he just says it and, you know what I'm saying, rides the beat, like, it was just dope. But then, yeah, like, Struggle's verse definitely stood out to me just a little bit more than Church's. Yeah, that was pretty lit. So now I'm excited because now we're up on the end of this and TomMacDonald's about to come in. And like I said, I'm still a little unsure of what he's about to do. Like, I need to know. So let's go.
A healer, we'll spin it in the sunset through the night, into the dark unknown. God's loaded, but he always made it all before the light. I feel like I'm closer to heaven than ever, and lately I haven't been praying. I feel like my halo turned into a noose and I'm fighting to stay on the pavement. I feel like the signs on the side of the road keep on pointing me past all the places I've wanted to go, so I stay on the road and I'm farther from home than I hoped I would make it. I feel like I'm naked inside of a snake pit and every...
Bro, this is exactly... That was my text message thing. This is exactly what I was, like, curious about. Was TomMacDonald going to be able to, like, I don't know, slow it down enough to, like, ride this beat the same way that Church and Struggle rode this beat? Or was he going to just do TomMacDonald on it and it just going to be, that was just going to be that? You know what I'm saying? And I think it's more leaning towards, he was just going to do TomMacDonald, which is not a bad thing by any means. But it definitely, like, the whole time, like, I can see why he's on the end of the song. His verse had to be at the end because the whole tempo of the song kind of completely changed a little bit. What he was saying is dope. I'm gonna go back and listen to the bars because he definitely was saying some dope shit. But this first little few seconds or whatever, I was just listening to the tempo and how it sounded and how it kind of like flowed into TomMacDonald and bro, it was Tom. That's all I heard. That was all I heard. And I think this is what is a perfect example of, I think, why I was so, like, unsure of how you would kind of mix someone like UpChurch or StruggleJennings with TomMacDonald, because TomMacDonald, he has kind of his own thing going, his own sound, you know, like, most of his music is controversial for the most part. Like, he's not necessarily like your first thought of, like, when you're, like, looking for features. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Tom can't be a feature on a song, because obviously he can. He's a feature right here. But he's not your first thought. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's not your first thought because he can't rap or anything of the sort like that. It's because unless you're kind of doing the same style and rapping, like, with the same kind of aggression as TomMacDonald, like, TomMacDonald only has that. Like, that's what he does. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to sound like that's a bad thing or like it's like a one-trick pony kind of situation. But, like, TomMacDonald has a sound and he very rarely deviates from that sound. And this song was definitely, I feel like, a little bit of a stretch as far as the sound-wise. Like, content-wise, like, the song can all be about the same shit. Like, it could all sound as far, or be about like the same content. You know what I'm saying? But the sound though is what is like. I think where there's a disconnect. Like I think this song, if this song would be better to me if Church and Struggle was on the same, just like aggression, spit that shit, you know what I'm saying, kind of tempo as TomMacDonald's on right now. But they're just a little bit more dynamic than that. So I understand, like, they hear this beat and they know, like, they ride beats like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got songs with beats that are this slow and like this kind of like sound. So I think, yeah, I feel like y'all understand what I'm saying. All right, enough talking. Let's just kind of go back here a little bit more what Tom was talking about, and then let's finish.
Into a noose and I'm fighting to stay on the pavement. I feel like the signs on the side of the road keep on pointing me past all the places I've wanted to go. So I stay on the road and I'm farther from home than I hoped I would make it. I feel like I'm naked inside of a snake pit and everybody wanna take pics. I feel like I have to come out of this hole with a pair of boots made of snakeskin. I feel like the road that's ahead is the highway to hell, but I still gotta take it. Nothing to lose and a second to prove that the stars that I followed have led me to greatness. I sunk all the skeletons, drunk on adrenaline, running and dumping the evidence. Discussing my demons with devils disguised as my friends and pretending they're better men. Collecting the feathers of vultures that patiently wait for a meal at my grave. Will tell my tale around campfires. If you listen close, they'll say he was a traveler, rock star and a
It was good, don't get me wrong, that was good. But there's definitely... That was good. It was a great verse, but there was definitely a tempo change. Like, that was definitely like Tom. That was TomMacDonald. Like, yeah, it was good though. I liked it. Like, I liked the song. Struggle, I still think has my favorite verse off of here. I think Struggle stood out to me the most on this beat. And then Church, obviously, Church is like, he does his thing. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he's singing the choruses and all that, like, he was going to stand out regardless, because the chorus is lit. And then Tom did his thing too, but I just don't know. Like, Tom threw me off a little bit. Like, it sounded good. He did his thing, but I think Tom he definitely threw me off a little bit on this one. It didn't quite, I don't know. I just feel like the tempo of the song kind of just changed, and I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I could just be me. But I do like the song. Like, I don't want it to come off like I'm hating, because I do like the song. Like, I like it. I do. I don't think I'll listen to it all the time, but I like the song. And I do like the idea of these three gentlemen collaborating. I'd be really interested, like I said, to hear a song with these three gentlemen, or even Church and Tom, where like they're just both just fucking rapping, like just doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Just bars, like a fucking bar session. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit I think will be lit. But yeah, let's finish.
through the night,
Through the night.
into the dark unknown. God's loaded, but he always made it all before the light.
Yeah, and I like the beat. Like I said, I like the song. I think I don't know. I don't know what I was really expecting from this. And I think that was kind of a problem, is that I didn't have an expectation. And then once I started listening to it, I started to create one. And then it kind of like skewed me, like, I don't know. Anyways, like I said, I'll definitely be interested to hear more music with these gentlemen together, you know, whether it be a Tom with a feature of Church or Struggle, or vice versa, however it looks. Like, I think that these gentlemen could definitely make some dope ass music. I just think this one was like, you could definitely tell you could tell that Church and Struggle have made records together before. You can tell that Tom has not made records with Church or Struggle before. Like, you could just tell that there was just a difference in the way that it all flowed. And like, I don't know. I think there's a reason that Tom was on the end. That's all I gotta say. You know, I mean, I guess you could have put him on the end or the front, but you couldn't have put him in the middle, because it would have fucked that whole song up for sure. So yeah, y'all let me know what you thought about that down in the comments below. I like the song, but I definitely think that you could tell that they haven't worked together on as the three of them before. Like, you could tell this is the first time for the most part. I mean, except for Struggle and Church. Like, they definitely got chemistry, and you could hear the chemistry and the way they complimented each other. And then Tom, like, he just sounded like Tom. Like, it almost just sounded like it was a Struggle and Church record with just Tom kind of just on there for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. I just think that, like, there's gonna be better records from them later. Like, I think if Church and Tom came back, or even if they brought Struggle back, like, I think there will be better records from them in the future, if that makes sense. So yeah, I love y'all. There is no me without you. I always remember living life high. I always remember living. Damn, I must be high. I just said that. Yeah, live your life high, man. Honest, intelligent, genuine, humble. Look yourself in the mirror. Like, God damn it, I'm sexy. And ask you living that way. Peace.